sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Very good morning, sir.
Very good morning, sir.
Welcome to the cybersecurity training demo. In today's session, the agenda will be like I'm going to give you the overview of what exactly cybersecurity means. What are the different specializations? Remember, cybersecurity is not a single course or single training program. Depending on the experience, whether you are a fresher or 3 years, 5 years, 10 years of experience, there are multiple specializations are there, and you should be working in at least 4 or 5 streams or specializations once you reach 10 years of experience. But to get started your career in cybersecurity, you should know some of the basics which are required, essential basics which are required to start your career in cybersecurity. In fact, in our training in cybersecurity training of a hacker book, we are going to start from scratch. Scratch in the sense, prerequisite is nothing. You can just join without any knowledge on the software or without any knowledge on the laptop or any kind of skills. Zero knowledge, you just come and then take the training, you will become an expert. We'll suggest you some of the courses which are relevant based on your background, education, past experience. Okay, fair enough. Is my voice clear, guys? Are you able to hear my voice clearly, or do you see some disturbance? Respond in the chat. I'll give you permissions to ask any questions after some time. But for now, if you have any questions, do respond in the chat. Mike, I'm not giving you as of now. Okay, that's good. I'll give you the mic access after 10-15 minutes when I'm supposed to get some questions from you. As of now, any doubts, any questions, respond in the chat. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's what we are going to discuss in today's demo. And first of all, the cybersecurity training is from HackerBook Technologies, and I am the main trainer and the architect for the HackerBook Technologies. Let me introduce myself. I am Hari Subbara. I have been into the retail training, corporate training from last 5 years, that's it. But earlier to that, I have been working as a cybersecurity architect. I started my career as a software engineer. Then later, for 3 years, I worked as a manual tester. Some of you might have been familiar with manual testing, functional testing, automation testing concepts, right? You oftenly hear like, I am trying for a manual testing job. That is my starting point. Basically, first 3 years, I have been doing the manual testing and automation testing. And of course, if you want to do automation, you should be familiar with one programming language, which is based on OOPS, object-oriented programming. That's where I have taken this certification. Later, just because I have worked in the cybersecurity related company, the products are related to the security. I have got interest in ethical hacking because I saw the scope is very good in the cybersecurity space. Then I have jumped into this security controls like a firewall, antivirus, DLP, and then eventually into the web application hacking, network hacking, mobile hacking, and defensive mechanism like SOC analyst, and specializations like cloud security, source code analysis, DevSecOps. These are the different areas which I have worked during my 15 years of career. After that, I decided to start the training institute. You can see some of the certifications which I have been acquired in the last 15 years. In fact, the cybersecurity certifications I have done in the last 3 years. That's it. Earlier to that, I didn't have any certifications. These certifications are mandatory. Just I'll give you a brief overview of these certifications, which I have passed. These are like mandatory certification, I say, certified ethical hacker, which everyone is supposed to do if you are getting into the ethical hacking career. This is like ECSA, which was there at, around 3 years back. Now they have replaced with CPENT, Advanced Penetration Testing Program, Certified Pen Tester. In case if you want to become an architect and if you want to lead the organization IT infrastructure, people with minimum 5 years of experience, they try for CISSP, one of the toughest certification in the world, CISSP. In fact, only 30% of the people will pass this exam in the first attempt. Rest of the people will take 2 attempts, 3 attempts, 5 attempts also. That's how like this certification is designed, and no question will be repetitive. Across the globe, within these 180 countries, I can say like only 1,55,000 members are there who cleared the certification from last 35 years. I'm not saying in this year. Last 35 years, 1,50,000. Among that, 1 lakh members are there only from one country. Can anyone guess which country it is? Out of 1,50,000 in the world, 1 lakh people are there from only one country. Yes, it is from US. Though they are from US, many of the certified engineers of CISSP are from US. Within that, many people will be from India. But legally, I mean to say, as per the registration, who has been cleared CISSP from India is, any guess what is the count from India? You can just guess. Okay, it has been come to 1,80,000 now as of February 20. July 22, it was 1,56,000, and now it is, what is the India count? Not 50%. Okay, it is just 3,200, close to 3,000, 3,156. I have done in 2021, I guess. Or, yeah, I did this certification in 2021, and of course, I cleared it in the first attempt. They have displayed the salaries. Even like if you are a fresher and if you have this certification with 2 years of experience, 3 years of experience, it is easy for you to earn 40 lakhs per annum in India or even 50 lakhs per annum. Salary doesn't matter in cybersecurity. It all depends on how much time you spend and how many certifications you hold. That's how like the salary varies within the cybersecurity space. But for freshers to get into this kind of state, it requires some time. Okay, I'll tell you what is a path, how you can design your career to get into the cybersecurity, where to start, what to learn. That's what I'm going to discuss. And one more certification, cloud. Nowadays, most of the applications are hosted in the cloud. Cloud computing, right, most trending. Similarly, cloud security also there, where we try to enable the security for the cloud applications. Those are cloud security engineers. Source code analysis. In case if you are interested in programming and also if you are interested in cyber security, programming plus cyber security is called source code analysis. Basically, you require coding knowledge in case if you want to become a SaaS engineer, we say. DevSecOps. DevOps plus cyber security is called DevSecOps. And from EC Council. EC Council is a certification body across the globe. Again, they do have like around 170 plus countries, they have these certifications. We are authorized partner for EC Council to provide the ethical hacking training and certification. Of course, if you check in Bangalore, entire Bangalore, there will be hardly 5 to 6 accredited training centers. We call it like ATC, accredited training center. We are one among those accredited training centers for EC Council. They don't give it for anyone. They check for the identity of the person or the trainer who is the head of the institution. Then only they give this ATC. We got it around 2 years back. And in case if anyone are willing to give the training, you should pass even this exam as an instructor. This is all about my profile and the certifications which I have done. And coming to the training part, I do only 4 trainings in a year. I don't go like we don't do like commercial trainings like 2 or 3 batches in a month. Basically, like every 3 months, I conduct one batch. From last 2 3 months, we started with fresher program. That is the reason 2 trainings for every 3 months, 2 batches. This batch is going to be in the morning, and even for the freshers will have the offline sessions starting from 25th or 26th. I'll let you know that. Okay. Okay. This is all about me. And coming to the course, let us see like what is that you guys want to learn in the next 2 months of this training first. Okay. You have been and you are going to get enrolled for this program called job oriented program, and you learn about software engineering. Anyone tell me what is meant by software engineering? Either you can use mic or you can respond in the chat. You should have learned. You should have heard, right? Software engineering in your graduation. What does it mean by that? Respond in the chat, or you can use even mic. What do you mean by software engineering? Basically, software engineering deals with the application development and the process that is required for enablement of the applications, right? You are a programming, you know how to code. It doesn't mean like you can just start the application, right? There is some process. You require the budget, you require the people, you require the skills, you require the platform, you require the office, and how that application goes through the design, development, testing, deployment, customers. So all this process will be discussed in the software engineering. Testing, development, designing, deployment. Yes, perfect. From Rajkumar, right? So when you are trying to learn ethical hacking as a cybersecurity course, it is not just hacking. We know we can learn hacking and we'll be an expert in hacking, but along with that you should know like when to use the skills, right? You learn karate, it doesn't mean like you just go and hit or fight with anyone whoever you see in the road or at your surroundings, right? Basically those skills are for defensive purpose and you showcase your skills during some competition. That's how you learn karate. Same thing here, you're going to learn hacking, but that is used in the defensive mechanism for software companies, software organizations. Okay. So along with ethical hacking, you are going to learn about software engineering process in our course. This is like, of course this also comes under technical. Then we should learn the basics of multiple technologies. Very simple. We are going to train you on all these concepts. No need to worry. If you know how to log into the system and launch the Zoom app to connect to the session, that is enough for you to get started. Rest of the things we'll take care in the training. Okay. First thing is software engineering. Second one is operating system basics. You should know what is the difference between Windows, Linux, mobile Android, mobile iOS. What is the architecture of each and every operating system? What commands do you use? And which OS is used for which OS is used as a hacker box? We need one machine, right, for hacking or for running the hacking tools. In our training program, we are going to use an operating system called Kali Linux. Kali Linux we are going to use. So you learn about commands, process, installation of the tools, and how to operate these ethical hacking tools. That we'll discuss in operating system basics. First one is like two classes. OS basics is like 3 to 4 classes, and then computer networks. Can anyone tell me some of the key terms in computer networks? What you are going to learn? We'll give you the course curriculum. That's a different thing. But as of now, what is your knowledge in computer networks? Routing. Yes. Use some terms, whatever it is. Respond in the chat. Routing,
IP addresses,
firewalls, LAN, public IP, private IP, classes of the IP addresses, OSI reference model, TCP/IP model, VPNs, authentication, authorization. What else? Ports, protocols, DNS, DHCP. So many concepts are there. Very, very simple concepts. It is just like the way how you are talking to me or how you are listening to me. As a as a human, you can understand whatever I speak. But computers require instructions. Those instructions are feeded as protocol, and each and every protocol works in some specific mechanism. All those things we are going to discuss in computer networks. You join with zero knowledge. Again, I'm saying you don't worry like whether you have worked in software or not, whether you have 5 years or 10 years of experience. You are going to start your career from zero knowledge, from scratch. We are going to take you to the cybersecurity expert level based on your experience. Okay. Computer networks, we are going to cover web technologies. Can you guys post some of the terms which comes under web technologies? Anyone who worked in the front end development? I see responses from Rajkumar, Ramesh, Patil. Yeah, you can see that HTML, CSS, JavaScript, those are the core concepts of web technologies. If you talk about advanced versions of the web technologies, you can consider like AngularJS, Node.js, React.js. Those are the frameworks which are built for the front end development. Okay, that also you are going to learn. We don't become expert like a developer here, but you can understand the HTML program and you can write some simple programs. That's where you are going to cover the web technologies. Once you are familiar with this, even you have to learn about database basics. Very simple queries like how to fetch the data from the database, how to update the details, how to sort the details. That is like basics we are going to cover for each and every concepts of basics. We are going to discuss about 2 or 3 sessions. Once you are familiar with this, then only you can understand the cyber security basics. When it comes to the cyber security basics, we are going to use some of the terms called attacker, hacker, target. So can anyone post in the chat what can be target for a hacker? Yeah, very interesting question. What can be the target for a hacker? All of you. Let me see the answers. The target I see as database, passwords, website, company data, IP address, database, server again, information, passwords, professional data, stolen companies data, passwords, vulnerable systems. Okay. The final target is can be considered as data, but to get the data, you need to hack some of the things. You see in this picture, right side, you see some of the websites like ABC Bank is a website. Web server is there, database server is there, app server is there, honeypots, routers, switches, load balancers. Workstations means employee computers or laptops. Internal websites are there, firewall, antivirus, IDS, IPS. All these are available towards the right. This is a typical example of IT infrastructure of any company. If you talk about any software organization, they'll be having this kind of architecture. I just mentioned simple diagram, but it'll be like thousands of switches, thousands of servers, thousands of employees, workstations, networks, cables, routing devices, all those things will be there. Considering this picture, what can be the target for a hacker? Servers, workstations, firewall, or all the three? What is the answer? Everyone respond in the chat. What is the target for a hacker? Is it employee workstations or application related servers or security controls like firewall, IDS, IPS, or it can be any of all the three? The target can be, the answer is all, it can be anything. Any kind of asset or a device, either that can store the information or process the information. I gave you four options. The most probable answer is everything, all the three. The reason is attacker gaining access to the employee laptops or workstations will compromise some sensitive data, definitely, right? Attackers trying to compromise this web server, app server, database server will leak some of the sensitive data, or attackers taking control of the firewall or IDS can read the sensitive data that goes through the firewall or IPS or IDS. All the data to the organization goes through these security controls. So it is the responsibility of the company or the organization to ensure all these assets are secured. Assets or targets are secured. That's where the cyber security team comes into the picture. Okay, but it is not like every cyber security engineer works in every area of the cyber security. I'll tell you some simple job roles now based on this picture. Okay, compromise means getting hacked, you can say. Hackers compromise the database server, which means that database is under the control of the hacker. That is the definition of compromise in cyber security. Okay, a web security engineer. We have a website within this company. There can be 10 websites or even 100 websites. Web security engineer or web application penetration tester or web security consultant is going to work only on web application hacking related works. Okay, there is one more job role called network security engineer. Can anyone tell me what is the role of network security engineer based on this picture? Simple sentence, you can respond in the chat. Network security engineer. It can be wrong, you just post whatever your thoughts are. When we say network, it is a combination of two or more devices connected within some specific network connection, right? If you see this picture, network engineers are going to work or secure the entire network. It includes whatever you see in this picture. Everything, firewall, IDS, switches, routers, internal computers, routers, Wi-Fi devices, Wi-Fi access points, everything they are going to work. Those are called network security engineers. Then endpoint security or endpoint security management or extended detection and response. Can anyone tell me what is their role? Remember, endpoint security or security controls. These engineers will work some of the security devices. It can be a laptop security or ID or firewall security or IDS or IPS security. They are going to work on the tools or the devices which are helping for security purpose. That role is called endpoint security. One more job role I'll tell you: mobile security engineer. Can anyone tell me what is the role of mobile security engineer? If you want, you can use mic also, no issues. I am not showing you the mobile in this picture, but still I am telling you the role called mobile security engineer or mobile penetration testing engineer.
How we are protecting the laptops and server, like we are going to protect the mobiles also, as per my knowledge. Why?
Uh,
Because we have apps and mobiles also. There also we need to protect that one also.
okay. No, when I say mobile, it is basically the OS. Mobile OS you can consider like Android, iOS. You are correct. It is not like movable assets, something like laptop. But when I say mobile security engineer, it is more of like related to the mobile OS, like Android or iOS. Yes, we are supposed to protect that. Many companies are doing business, right? Finally, any kind of software organization, if you take, the ultimate goal is they are trying to enable the business through online, right? Be it insurance applications or healthcare applications or e-commerce applications, or it can be the college application, college websites, government websites. What is that they are trying to do? They are trying to enable their business directly or indirectly. When they are trying to enable their business through the website, but from the last 10 years they came up with mobile platform. So when you say flipkart.com, it doesn't mean like only Flipkart website. Nowadays every company has mobile app. Even cyber security engineers are there who can work only on mobile based pen testing. They'll not work on these routers, switches, or firewalls, nothing. You will get the mobile package like APK file, or you install that package or app in your mobile. You see whether your mobile can be hacked with that software or not, whether your mobile is secure or not. That is the role of mobile security engineer. Nowadays most of the companies have their business related apps. You are going to work on the security when that app is installed, or whether that app is doing some malfunctioning, or is it compromising the mobile itself. There are like different kinds of tools are there, different types of process, and learning is associated with it. That is called mobile security engineer. There is one more job role called threat monitoring. Anyone are aware of that? So far whatever I discussed is like mobile hacking, web hacking, network hacking. These are offensive. There will be two or more job roles which are related to the defensive. Defensive means monitoring tool. You keep on watching all these assets by sitting at one location. If there is any kind of deviation, say for example, in employee workstation, one employee, he is trying to browse some YouTube videos which are not related to the work. He is trying to watch movies every day, 4 hours, 5 hours in his laptop. Of course, he alone works in that specific cubicle, no one will see him. But all his activities will be monitored through a software. Can anyone tell me what is that job role? Monitoring related job role. SIEM engineer, SOC analyst, yes, those are correct. That is called defensive mechanism. Basically, we try to monitor the entire activities of the employees, all the activities that are happening across each and every node. Every single device is being monitored with the help of SIEM tool, and the team that is going to work on SIEM is called SOC team. And the employees who are going to work in the SOC are called SOC engineers, Security Operating Center. And some of the tools like Splunk, QRadar, Alien Vault, these are some of the tools which are used for threat monitoring. That is a different job role again. Okay. Cloud security engineer. Along with this infrastructure, you will have some applications hosted in the cloud like AWS, Azure, everything. Okay. For high level, these are the concepts of ethical hacking and which you are supposed to learn. Let me and coming to the course structure, you will get the entire PDF document. What is that we are going to cover for ethical hacking? But on a high level, these are the some of the topics which some of the hacking techniques are attack techniques which you are going to learn the theory plus labs. It is not just theory. All these labs you are going to perform by using some of the tools like SQL injection, blind SQL injection, cross-site scripting. Any of you attended my previous demos, guys? Respond in the chat. Have you attended any demo from me in the past 6 months, 1 year? Only one person. That's it. Okay, okay, no issues. In case if you know some of the answers, don't answer. Okay, because I just wanted to check how new guys will think on basics of some of the hacking techniques. Okay. Before we go to the live demo, I'll tell you all these programs and then where do you fit based on your experience. What is that you are supposed to do in the next 3 months to get into your job or to get into your higher job, senior job role like a manager or as an architect. That we'll discuss it now. Ethical hacker, real hacker. Quickly, I'll explain you this concept. So you should have heard the terms like hackers, ethical hackers, red hat hackers, black hat hackers, right? Those will be covered in the course, but at a high level, you can just have some glance. Ethical hacker versus real hackers. Ethical hackers are basically cyber security professionals. We learn hacking to protect the software companies, right? It is like a detective job, James Bond job, right? They do the good. They know all the skills, but they do the good. Comparing to the real hackers means if they compromise some server, if they hack some server or if they hack some mobile, that's it. They misuse that for their personal purpose or for their advantage, like taking data or selling it to some other people or blackmailing. All those things will happen if your data or system or server is compromised by real hackers. And coming to the target is same for both. I try to check the websites, I check the mobiles, I check the networks, IoT devices, whether it can be hacked or not. If I come to know that website can be hacked, what I do as a security engineer, I report to the developers or application owners saying that your website is not secure. Try to deploy this patch, make these changes. I do the recommendations. Coming to the real hacker, the target is set. But if you come to know that the website can be hacked, they will hack it and the company will go into loss. The target is set. How do they do it? They do it with the help of loopholes. You talk about any asset, any website, any server, we are able to hack it because there are some loopholes in the application, some security loopholes. How about the tools? Tools are same. Both ethical hackers, real hackers will use the similar tools. I just mentioned some of the examples, but there are around 20 to 25 tools are there which you are going to learn as part of our program. You can see the differences. The intention of real hacker is stealing, modification of the data, extortion, trying to compromise national security features. Some people they do it for passion. Some people are their hackers. They don't want money, or neither they are not helping someone. They just want to hack it because it is a passion. Okay, they'll check like, okay, can I hack their mobile or not? Can I hack these servers or not? Continuously they'll be trying just because of passion, craziness. Ethical hackers are the people who tries to protect the software companies, customers, application owners. Their intention is to secure systems and network, to defend the national security, gather trust and confidence. Okay, fair enough. Remember, real hacking is illegal, not safe. And as an ethical hacker, still you can learn, and it is illegal. What are the required skills to become an ethical hacker? I already discussed this concept, but just a recap. OS basics, then networking basics, web technologies, cybersecurity basics. After you learn all these core concepts, which we call it like essentials, then you are going to learn about the hacking. You'll practice about the hacking tools and concepts. Once you learn this, there are multiple paths which you can choose. If you know the software engineering process, you can work in software companies by learning the hacking program or different types of hacking. You can work for IT organizations. This is the first one. The third one, you can do a freelancer. For example, I am an architect. Some company owner will come to me. Hey, they'll say like, we have 10 websites. Can you check our websites can be hacked or not, or it is secure or not? We'll give you some billing. Don't worry like how much billing it will be, like 1 lakh per application or 5 lakhs per application, it doesn't matter. You get a some of the lead or a proposal like, try to check our systems and network are secure or not. This is the project cost. So I can do a freelancing kind of job. The middle one is bug bounty. You are not doing freelancing, you are not doing work for any organization, but you are open to work for any organization through the intermediate company. There is some bug bounty organizers like HackerOne, Bug Crowd. What they do is they will get the websites, or they'll get the network or mobile devices. You hack and show them the proof. You get paid. The payment will be in thousands to lakhs. Even one defect, it may cost 30 lakhs also, depending on the severity of that. That's called bug bounty. In our course, we are going to learn all these things. Bug bounty also, I'm going to help you how to do that. Programming is optional. As I said, only one course is required program. These are the skills and targets for you. Now let's talk about the path, depending on whether you are a fresher or experienced, how to proceed, and what are the key. I just wanted to highlight some of the key skills of your learning. These are the job roles which you can target: VAPT engineer, pen tester, security engineer, security analyst, API pen tester, security consultant, DevSecOps engineer, SOC analyst. Remember, guys, SOC analyst is a different training program. Of course, that is there as in HackerBook, but you need to be trained separately for that. And security engineer, web security engineer, network security engineer, IoT engineer, embedded systems security engineer. When you are learning the cyber security, you are learning the networks also, computer networks, right? Based on the computer networks, you can crack these jobs: desktop engineer, network engineer, system admin, system engineer, API testing. Maybe like for few people, you might be feeling little difficult to get into cyber security. Then even you can try for these job roles, right? Only SaaS engineer requires programming. That's it. Rest of the things doesn't require programming. You can see the job roles based on the CH. These are based on our understanding. Even from EC Council, they are saying like these are the relevant job roles once you are taking this CH certification. And cloud security related job roles. I'll tell you some of the highlights from HackerBook. Then I'll show you. After that, I'll tell you the course structures. Then the career path. What are the highlights of the course which you are going to get enrolled? Already I would have covered few concepts like no prerequisite. As I said, you just come without any knowledge. We are going to start from basics. No prerequisite for the course. 70 to 80% will be completely labs and it is a job oriented program. You can crack the job without anyone's help. Pitch for every theoretical concept. Recorded videos will be shared to you and some software toolkit. Basically, if you want to practice hacking, you require some softwares. Around 15-20 GB of data is required, some of the tools that we are going to share it with everyone. Comprehensive course which will fit for multiple jobs. If you learn Java, you will become a Java developer. If you learn front-end development like HTML, CSS, you become a front-end development engineer or full stack development engineer. But whereas in cybersecurity, I have shown you at least 50, 60 job roles. You can work as a network engineer, you can work as a network security engineer. Multiple job roles are there. Single course which can fit for multiple jobs. That is the advantage of cybersecurity. Job assistance while job search. We have this structure called training as one, I can say like one curriculum. After training, placement assistant is a different thing. Interested ones can get enrolled for that. Support after getting job, yes, of course. So when you are trying to enable for our courses, any of these courses, it is not just we are ending your support after the job. It is like a continuous training programs. You join here as a fresher, you get a job. Again, we'll guide you like how to get into your different higher roles, what needs to be studied, everything will take care. We'll share you the interview questions along with the answers. Resume preparation with real-time projects is taken care as part of your course. Mock interviews are taken care. Bug bounty training is covered. Java and DevSecOps is not there. Okay, I just mentioned it here. These are some of the highlights of this course. Now let's see about, based on your experience, what is that you are going to learn in our training program and how we are doing it. Okay, the first one is called in cybersecurity job-oriented program, that is ethical hacking. You are going to learn, and even we call it like VAPT. Okay, whatever the job roles I discussed in that picture: web security engineer, network security engineer, API pen tester, mobile security engineer, then endpoint security. For each and every area, there will be 3 or 4 job roles again. I'm just giving you on the high level. You can imagine like you need to learn about web technologies here, computer networks, you need to learn here, mobile basics, you need to learn, and then GRC, governance, risk and compliance also you can try. There is one more job role for that. These are the targeted job roles if you are joining as a fresher. This training program is going to be for 2 months, and it is mandatory for all, whether you are a fresher or experienced or anyone. This is a job oriented program, is a starting course for anyone, fresher, interns, everyone. Okay. GRC training, yes, 2 months training program, and the present batch we are starting as a morning batch 7:30 a.m. 7:30 I say, but usually it starts at 7:45. Can say 7:45 a.m. to 9 a.m. every Monday to Friday. We do have multiple trainers, but this concept online training program I am going to cover Monday to Friday, and it is going to cost 20K. Be it fresher, intern, experience, whatever. Like this is a course which we are starting, and today is a demo, and we are going to start the training from 18th, Feb 18th. Currently, the Hackerbook office in Bangalore is getting renovated. If in case if you are a fresher, you can attend the morning online, and after that you can attend 11 a.m. offline in Bangalore office. It is like a one more time you can consider it like a revision from few more trainers are there. They'll do a revision of the same concept, but they mainly train you on the job related concepts. They will make you learn. Here, online training, I'm going to train some of the important concepts. There, it is like an extended training program for freshers. I see some questions. I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you guys once I finish this basic courses. There are like around 20 plus tools are there as part of this program that we are going to cover. The next one is called SOC Analyst. Remember, SOC Analyst is like a specialization. Ethical hacking is offensive. SOC Analyst is a defensive program. And you are going to learn about SIEM tools and SOC process. Like how do you process this incidents, all those things we are going to learn. The tool is Splunk and even ES Elasticsearch. This is like another 6 weeks. We say like 4 to 6 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks is enough. Some of the concepts that are required for SOC are already covered here. What are those? We require computer networks. Okay. And we require the knowledge of web. We require the knowledge of hacking techniques also. Those are already covered in the ethical hacking program. So you are going to start the continuation of that in the SOC analyst. If you are joining separately as a SOC analyst, still will you may have to attend some of these sessions. This is also again like 20K, but there is some advantage for those. We recommend these two for freshers because nowadays there is not much demand in other technologies for freshers. If you learn Java, .NET, then that's over. You have to wait for 1 year or 2 years. Java, .NET, front-end development, full stack development, it is going to take at least 1.5 year to 3 years. They are hiring experienced candidates. But when it comes to the cyber security, right, we have multiple job roles. And every month, assume like you get 3 calls on ethical hacking, another 2 or 3 calls from SOC analyst. On combination of this, you get an opportunity to attend 5 to 7 interviews minimum. I'm telling you at the minimum if you are having these two. This is a continuation of ethical hacking program. After 2 months, we are going to start. And of course, it will have both online and offline, just like that. Just like the way how we have learned ethical hacking, SOC Analyst also will have online and also offline. Cost is same, but I guess there is some offer available. You can reach out to our technical team. You have these numbers or you have your people who contacted you. 854 999 5000, 854 999 2000. Two more numbers are there. I remember these two numbers. So you can message them for the exact offer. I guess if you are taking both, you may get it for 30K. That's what I remember. You can just confirm with them. For experienced candidates, what to do? You don't have any knowledge in the past about the cyber security. Now, as an experienced candidate, the whatever I have mentioned here is for 0 to 2 plus. Up to 2 years of experience, you may have to learn these two. 2 years to 10 years. What to learn? 10 plus. Or 2 years to 10 years of experience. I mentioned some of the specializations, right? What specializations I have mentioned? Cloud security. Then SOC analyst is also one more specialization. Okay. Even you can learn SOC analyst as a specialization. Mandatory training program is the first 2 months training program. This is a mandatory training program for anyone. This is mandatory, either fresher or experienced. After you finish that, if you are 0 to 2, take SOC analyst. If you are more than 2 years of experience, try to perform these specializations like cloud security or DevSecOps. Or if you are interested in programming, there is a program called SAST. basically source code analysis. If you are interested in programming only, you take up this specialization. Or if you want to learn hacking to a different level, extreme hacking programs. These are tied up with some certifications, guys. It is extreme hacking program. One is CPENT, other one is OSCP. You can take up any of these certifications. All these specializations are associated with certifications. Okay, the training cost, if you talk about only training cost, if you are taking SOC alone, it is 20K, but if you are taking with CH, it will come down to 10K. We don't have offers for this cloud DevSecOps. Basically, trainer will be a different trainer. For few programs, I am the trainer. Okay, CPENT only training will cost you around 35K. OSCP also 35K. But if you are going with certification, I'll tell you the price. SOC Analyst has some certification cost. Even ethical hacking also there is a certification called CH. Is a certification. I'll mention the certifications cost also. This is around 32K. This is around 40K again. DevSecOps is also 40K. SAST 36K. For mobile hacking, you have to learn this source code analysis. CPENT is 55K. And OSCP voucher will cost you 1.45 lakh. 1,45,000 plus training cost. Okay. And I mentioned one certification, right? You take up the mandatory training program, one or two specializations, then the expert level courses. I would say like these are the expert level courses. These are the expert level courses. Intermediate level are the specializations. Of course, CISSP is there. After you have 5+ years of experience, target for this 65K for voucher, and the training cost is again 35K. I'm talking the training cost from Hackerbook. Outside they'll charge you 50 to 1 lakh, whatever is the training. This is how like which you are trying to learn for 2 to 10 years of experience. No, either you take up one or two specializations out of these programs. I'll call it like number one, number two as the SOC, number three, number four DevOps, SAST, number five, CPENT, number six, OSCP 7, and 8. So freshers can think of only the first two programs. Experienced candidates then think of first one as mandatory and the optional or specializations you can take up. Okay. Now I give you the mic access. If you have any questions, you guys can ask me. If time permits, I'll show you one simple lab. Okay. Before that, let me answer some of the questions who has posted in the chat. I'll go one after another. Okay. Is GRC training also available? Yes. Okay. The second one, SOC Unleashed course details. We'll share it in the group, WhatsApp group. When is afternoon batch will start? Guys, the offline batches are available for freshers. We do have the morning batch and afternoon batch and revision batch. You try to contact them, but this month we don't have the offline because office is getting renovated, which can have the seating capacity of 80 to 100 members in a single floor. That's what we are doing. There's a reason you guys can come to office at any time after 25th or 26th. We'll keep you posted that. Freshers, I would recommend attend the online training and also the offline training. For experienced people also, openings are available for SOC engineer jobs. I would say like SOC is more relevant up to 2 years or 3 years of experience. After 2 or 3 years of experience, you need to have multiple skills. You cannot completely depend on only ethical hacking and SOC. You should know cloud. You should know the DevOps or DevSecOps. That's what I would recommend for 5+ years of experience. Before getting into a job, vulnerability management job role is good. Vulnerability management is more of like trying to find the threats and then providing the recommendations by learning some of the tools. But the challenge here is penetration. VAPT is the challenging work. Core concept, you should be strong. Are there any evening batches? Evening batches will be there from March, Sailaja, but from a different trainer, not from me. If you want the training from me, this is the only batch morning 7:30 to 9. And offline sessions, weekend batches, evening batches are different trainer. But still, the course concepts will be the same. Or you can attend my training and even their training also you guys can attend. Not a problem. Any SQL related jobs. SQL you are going to learn like most of the queries and how to do the update and everything. But the target is cybersecurity job. When is afternoon batch starts? Afternoon batch is not online, it will be offline. But after a month, not immediately, from a different trainer. Is there any batch which starts in March month? Yes, of course. But for freshers, not for the experienced candidates. Let me give you the mic access for 5 minutes. You guys can ask me any of the questions. Yeah, unmute, give me the answer, ask me any questions and then go on mute, okay? As a 5+ years of experience, can I choose CH and cloud security with including SOC? Yes, of course. Assume like my role, you take up my example. I worked in security controls for first 4 5 years. Then later the next 10 years completely ethical hacking, and whenever the opportunity comes up, I involved in the SOC, I involved in the cloud, and then I contributed for DevOps, and I'm very good in programming, so I even take care of source code analysis. As an architect, I framed a team, I got the clients, and then I developed a team. I used to take care of all these programs with 10 years of experience. So in case by the time you reach 10 years of experience, you should have the expertise in 3 or 4 specializations so that you will get 10 into 4, 40 lakhs per annum with 3 or 4 certifications. 40 to 60 lakhs is the average package for 10 years of experience. From when SOC analyst course will start online? Basically, we take SOC after the ethical hacking, but for the previous batch, we are doing the only SOC for 2 or 3 weeks. That is there from the next week onwards. But in case if you want to attend the fresh batch for SOC, this is the batch which we need to start. Starting from, as I said, 18th. Our course starts from 18th, and enrollments are open. You can just contact your team and then proceed. I see a question. Is there any certification after course completion for freshers? Yes, of course. From institute, we will give you a course completion certificate. And in case if you are a fresher, you will get an internship certificate. That's not a problem. But if you want a global certification like CEH or CPENT, OSCP, you may have to buy a voucher. That is not from us, it is from the CPENT, but we'll show you how to get for the better price. Cybersecurity job linked with manual testing. In fact, you learn manual testing, then automation testing, then security testing is at the top. Web security engineer, they take care of trying to find the security defects. The person with cybersecurity knowledge can even do the manual testing job role. Do you have a placement assistance for freshers? We'll discuss that. Which course you will prefer for 5+ years of experience? For 5+, I would recommend VAPT plus cloud or VAPT plus source code analysis if you have basic knowledge on coding. Mandatory as VAPT plus cloud or VAPT plus SAST. In case if you are more passionate of learning hacking, then I would recommend like VAPT plus cloud plus CPENT. VAPT plus SAST plus CPENT. That's how I would recommend for 5+ years of. Any education is fine for cyber security. If you are going as a developer, they'll expect only the computer science graduates. But for cyber security, even the mechanical, civil, pharmacy, anyone can come and get trained. And of course, you guys get placed. I see some questions on the placement assistance. Okay, let me answer that question. Guys, before that, I want you to post your attendance. I just need your name, like name and your location, Bangalore. And what is your total years of experience? A fresher or 1 year, 1+ or 2+ or 3+. That's it. Don't post your mobile number, anything. I just need some of these details. Try to post it in the chat.
So I have a
Name.
doubt.
Just hold on for a minute. John, Delhi. Try to just post it in the chat. 5+ years, 5 years of experience. I need this kind of attendance just to know like what is the attendance for today. Everyone try to respond in the chat. Don't post email IDs or phone numbers. This information is enough for us. I see a question on the placements. I'll tell you guys. We'll discuss that now. In case if you want to see some of the labs, ethical hacking labs, we have done like a lot of labs. I posted it in the our channel, YouTube channel. We'll share that you guys can go through it. We have the workshops for mobile network and even web. Last 2 minutes to post your attendance. Last 30 seconds. We'll share you a workshop video where we covered some of the labs. Okay, that is one thing. Course curriculum of job-oriented training program plus SOC Unleashed. That also will share it in the group. For enrollments, try to contact these two numbers. Okay, or your lead. We do have few more members. Okay, fine. Let me answer about the placement program, guys. Okay, after that I'll take additional program. Freshers are there. You got trained from us. And after the training, but ultimately you need a job, right? Remember, placement assistance is there for freshers and even for experienced candidates. Training will go for 2 months. After the training program, you are supposed to do a job search. Am I correct? As part of our course highlights, we take care of your resume preparation. We take care of real-time project. We take care of interview questions and answers. And even we'll try to monitor your progress. But still, you need some kind of extended training support, like what kind of jobs to apply, referrals, or your interview monitoring in the sense how are you performing in the interviews. You can consider like job responsibility on us. That is also available. Any other questions, guys? And there are 4 minutes to go.
Yes. So before learning SOC, is it compulsory to learn ethical hacking?
In general, if you talk about outside, it is not necessary because the basics of web network, those should be covered separately in SOC Unleashed. But in our training program, what we do is first we'll finish the web security in these 2 months. In this first month, in the second month, when we talk about network security, I'll try to add the SOC people also. For freshers, I would say like both are mandatory. Freshers, either you go for ethical hacking or ethical hacking plus SOC. Only SOC we don't give it for the freshers because we don't have the proper outcome if you go through only one course for freshers. Experienced candidates, I would say like you can take up any specialization. We do have a lot of jobs in the last batch. January, 2 or 3 job opportunities were there, and in the month of December, we do have like I'm talking about freshers. Experienced candidates continuously will be getting the job opportunities. This guy is in doing internship in 2015 passed out. He got placed in December for 12 lakhs. This guy is July batch but got placed in December. 3 months plus 3 months of extended job support. He got placed for 2.8. Harsha 3.2. And again, this guy worked for 1 year in one company and again he got placed with experience. He got placed for 4.2. So we are able to place the freshers. That's not a big problem. In fact, freshers training we have taken only from the last 1 year. Earlier to that, mainly I have been giving training for the experienced candidates. Okay, let me see some of the questions.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Just a minute, I see some questions in the chat. We will give you minimum of 5 interviews for every fresher, be it in the job support or not. We'll help you to get 5 interviews from our side. And for people who are under placement, it is not about the count. We'll ensure that you get placed. Is offline class better for freshers? Freshers, I would recommend attend both online and offline. Charges are same. There is no need for you to do a separate payment. You have to attend morning my batch 7:30 to 9, and again, guys, this is 7:30. Don't make it like 7:45. 7:30 a.m. I'll start. And again, if you are a fresher, you need to attend 11 a.m. also because freshers will not be having a capability to get the complete course just by attending online. You need to have multiple revisions. We'll give you more assignments, do your follow-ups, and then we will try to enable your communication skills. So I would recommend attend both morning online and offline in the 11 a.m. No need to pay additional amount. It is like same payment. You can attend these two programs. Okay. Last question in the chat. Cybersecurity is there in all the companies. Wherever you see the network, there we require the cybersecurity. Fair enough. Yeah, go ahead. Online. Any questions?
Hari, hello. Yeah, Hari, this is Shamil Vinay Kumar. Actually, I'm having a doubt with the certifications.
Yeah.
Suppose if in case I have completed this this ethical hacking, at the same time SOC and cloud security, do we need to do all the certification or one is enough as per the 7 years of experience?
What is your total experience?
I have 7 years of experience in the network and security.
Okay, 7 years, right? For 7 years, I would say like mandatory as CH. Okay, that is with ethical hacking, there is the certification tried is number one, CH. And optionally, you can take one certification at least, either cloud or SAST or SOC. 2 certifications should be relevant. And of course, your package always will be minimum of 7 into 3. Maximum it will go like 7 into 5. I mean to say 7 years of experience into 3 lakhs. That is the minimum. Because I, as a trainer, I have taken around 9 to 10 certifications. Of course, I have cleared CPENT. OSCP, we are going to do it in April, and my exam is also in April. Rest of other certifications, I have done it. CISSP, I have taken in 2021. I paid 65K for the voucher. At the time, it was 65K. Even now, it is 65K. And for training, I have paid around 45,000. The good thing is I cleared it in the first attempt. It all depends on your budget. And I don't completely say like mandatory the certifications, but the recruiters, mainly the people HRs, right?
Mhm.
There are thousands of profiles, and out of 1,100 members are there who are certified. So basically, even the clients know they expect like we want a certified engineers. It is
Yes.
like a kind of qualification, additional qualification to get your profile shortlisted. Till
I,
to take you to the interview panel, certifications are required. After getting into the interview panel, your skills are required.
I
Okay. Any more questions
got
for?
it. And one more thing, because I'm doing the rotational shifts, do we have any, means, suppose if in case this month or next month, as per you said, the means the sessions has been starts with the Feb 18th, right? Uh, but this is the 2 months of period. It's only 7:30 to 9 a.m. Do you have any another slot for evenings?
Evening slot.
Yes.
What time is comfortable for you? 9 to 6?
Actually, yeah, for this month and next month, I am doing the morning shift, so from 6:30 to 6 a.m. to the 3 a.m. our
Okay,
Pacific
6
times.
to 3, right?
Yes.
We have plans to enable the evening batch. Okay. But the
Uh,
trainer will be a different trainer. It will be starting in the month of March. Or else,
uh,
my recommendation is like, though we do get a different trainer for the evening batches or even the weekend batch, we give access even to the morning batch of my classes. You can make my classes as a mainstream, and we do share the recorded videos for every class.
okay.
My videos will be shared to you. You can download and keep it with you guys forever, but don't share it to other people. Okay?
Okay.
You attend my sessions and go through my videos. Parallelly, when the evening batch starts, you can attend the live sessions from the other trainer. That's what my
Okay.
recommendation. Okay.
Okay. And the last question from my end, do we need do we need the laptop, right? For this, as per
Yes,
you
of
said, 20 plus
course,
of tools we
laptop
need
is
it.
mandatory. Without
Yes.
laptop, don't attend the
Yes.
classes.
Yes. 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 What kind of configuration do
Yes,
we
yes.
need for the laptop?
Minimum of 8 GB RAM. RAM should be
Mhm.
8 GB. When I say 8 GB, it can be 8, 12,
Mhm.
16. Okay. And the
Mhm.
processor is minimum of i3 or
Okay.
i3 or i5 or i7 or even AMD processor. When you are taking AMD, check if it supports virtualization.
Okay. VM needed. Okay.
VMware support should be there if you are going for AMD processor. I know like i3 from i3 onwards it supports virtualization and storage.
Yes.
Storage should be minimum of 500 GB.
Mhm.
And in case if you are going for i3, this combination you get it with 40,000 online. If you are going
Mhm.
for renewed, Amazon renewed, you guys can get it for 20,000 also. And of course, depending on like if you are still wanted to go for high end i5 or i7, i5 will cost you 45 to 50, i7 will cost you 50 to 60,000. So this laptop is mandatory for the training. Of course, the
Yes.
freshers and everyone. This is a recommendation for the infrastructure lab support laptop requirement.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Harsh.
We have
Thanks.
asked this
Thanks for your.
question.
Yep.
Yes. Any more questions? I answered this question. Which type of company? All the companies will have this requirement. Because if I am a developer, I cannot go and set up the router, internet connection, switches, right? We require network engineer. If there are like 5 websites and 50 employees are there, then we require web security engineer, network security engineer, SOC analyst team is also required. What is the difference between cloud security and DevSecOps? Cloud security is required to audit the cloud infrastructure and the application hosted over the cloud, AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. We are going to cover as part of our course. But still, like we do have different clouds like Oracle, IBM Cloud, right? Even VMware. You are going to learn about the cloud services and the applications over those cloud. How do we secure? DevSecOps is like DevOps. Some of you would have learned about DevOps, right? We are going to run some security tools in this DevOps pipeline. Very simple. That is part of DevSecOps. What is the course duration for SOC alone? SOC analyst alone will be 2 months. That the timelines my team will give you. Okay. As a fresher, which certification do you recommend? For freshers, you can go for either ethical hacking certification or SOC analyst certification. Okay. But there is some advantage if you are going for SOC analyst. You will get it with lesser amount. SOC analyst, you will get it for ideally 32K, right? You get it for 22K if you are attending the SOC analyst training program. I have told you the high level discounts, but still like some small discounts you can directly contact our people. I'm the person who can enable the training and who can enable you the job. The payments, certifications, discounts, reach out to the finance team with these numbers. For freshers, is it mandatory to do any certification? I would say like one certification is mandatory. If you have the budget, go for CH. If you don't have the budget, here 30K you are investing for training, another 20K you pay for SOC, not even 32K. At least one certification. It will filter your resume from lot many people. What is the basic salary for fresher? When it comes to the cyber security, don't worry about the freshers package. I would say like getting into a job is a major target for freshers, because if you are really concentrating the package, you work for 2 years, whatever is the package, then take up these certifications. Assume like for 2 years you are earning just 3 lakhs per annum, 3 LPA. Take up these trainings and certifications, CH plus CPENT. Still, if you are more passionate, take OSCP. Then ask for how much? You ask for 25 lakhs. They'll give you for 20, 21, 22, or even they may give 25 also. So basically, you should you should try to work on your skills. SOC analyst training is also there. I said no. In these 2 months, 1 month when the network security starts, then the SOC analyst is going to be the beginning point of that. You can attend only SOC also, not a problem. CH certification along with VAPT and SOC. Remember, VAPT training program is 20,000. There are no discounts in that. SOC analyst, if you are taking along with VAPT, instead of 20K, you get it for 30K. You get it for 10K. Altogether, 30K, you are going to learn the offensive and defensive. Then certification, here we don't have any offers. It is from EC Council. You need to buy a voucher 40,000. SOC analyst, you need to buy it for 20 or 22K. But still, you can close it with 20K. That's how like you are taking certification along with the course. These are the prices. SOC analyst we are going to cover Splunk, Elasticsearch, and Sentinel. Azure Sentinel is also covered in the SOC.
Hari, do we
Hari,
get any assistance about this? Do we get any assistance of this certifications?
Yes, of course, you attend our all the classes. Will give you 100% pass guarantee. You have to attend the
Okay.
course, and because in this course itself, no, we are going to cover some of the topics very easy. For example, you get some simple question like, "What is the possible target?" I have asked you a simple question. Only 70% of you are able to answer, but rest of the 30 members, you can answer it now, right? So in case by attending the complete training program, we can assure you the pass guarantee. Remember, when we have the experience in a different domain,
yeah.
we continue with the same experience. You have 3 years
Okay.
of experience in Power BI, so
Yeah.
don't start as a fresher, because already you might be getting 8 lakhs per annum. Assume like 8 you are getting.
Yes. Yeah.
We are going to make you to a level where the real-time candidate with the 5 years of experience skills, you are going to attain that knowledge by attending our 2 months of ethical hacking and another 1 month of cloud. Total 3 months you need to spend your time and certifications. That's how like completely you can switch into the ethical hacking. And coming to the work, it is not just training. You are going to get trained on the real time from day one onwards. Definitely you are going to deliver the job without any compromise. I would say like
Okay.
you will outstand even within your co-workers, because to be frank, you are going to learn around 30 plus tools in ethical hacking alone. When you get into a job, you may use only one or approximately two or three tools. You are not going to use all these 30 tools. Okay.
Okay. And now I should opt VAPT along with cloud that you're recommending, right?
For 3 years, above three, no, I would recommend one specialization,
Okay.
because already some genuine candidates with 3 years of experience from VAPT, they are in the job search.
Okay.
Who joined as a fresher and they'll be working on only one tool, similar kind of work, repetitive work, they might not be having the skills to crack a job. For a candidate who are attending the training from us, we know how the interviews are going on and what is the market. We recommend
Okay.
these things, and definitely they will hire hackerbook students. We do have IT services. Hackerbook is not just training, guys. We do have IT services where we have two clients as of now. We do this VAPT for them. We do the network security for them, and there is one more audit also we are doing. But audit is not directly from us. We partner with again like one more auditing company who has a license. So three services we are doing it for two clients now. There is no problem for you to gain the, I mean to say, to get the real time knowledge.
Sure.
Oh,
Please,
any
I
coding will be there
need
in this, Hari?
Coding, as I said, no coding in VAPT, no coding in SOC analyst, no coding in cloud, no coding in DevSecOps. SAST,
Okay.
SAST is the only one where you have some coding syntax. You are going to review the code, you are not going to write the code. You got it? There is a difference. Here we do have tools. These tools will scan the code and give you the report. You just need to understand the report. No need to write even a single line of code. That's it. Without this also you can get into the job. 90% of the jobs are without coding, I would say. This is called dashed in cybersecurity terms. 90% of the jobs are without coding, both VAPT, SOC, cloud security, DevOps. And cpent, you require some basic shell scripting like that. That is not required at your level now. But
Okay.
yes, if you want to become an expert where it is not, you can hack any kind of device, IoT devices, cameras, anything, then you need to take up cpent. For getting a job with 3 years, 5 years, 8 years of experience, you can skip this in case if you find it as difficult. Then for to answer your question, no coding.
Who would be providing our course for cloud security? Will it be you or any other
Cloud
person?
security, we have an architect,
Okay.
real-time cloud security architect. I have delivered two batches, but right now I'm occupied with VAPT and CPEN training programs. So I take care of VAPT, SOC, then source code analysis, and CPEN. From April, we are trying to enable the OSCP. Yeah, these are my courses, and DevSecOps is from a different trainer. Cloud security is from a different trainer, because we want to make it. We want to make the training programs very effective. Every training program, except freshers, they will be under my guidance, but mentors are there for every 10 members. But cloud security is an advanced level of training. So the trainer will be a cloud security architect. And
Okay.
presently, one batch is going on. So it will be like you learn ethical hacking for 2 months. Maybe after 6 weeks, we'll start cloud security. Interested candidates can join for the cloud. Same thing with DevSecOps. Source code analysis will be in the month of March.
Sir, I'm into sales actually, Krishna here.
Yeah,
So, which one you will suggest me? It's been to 4 years.
you are into sales, and then what do you want to get in? Okay, we do have some of the jobs like cyber security sales or product security engineer. I'm telling you one of the possibilities. Okay, if you don't want that completely, you can try the jobs as the other candidates like VAPT plus cloud to prepare technically and then try for the job. That is there always. Apart from that, some of the job roles they want the person who has sales experience with cybersecurity background. I'll tell you what is the reason.
Okay.
We do have 30 plus tools. Okay, VAPT we don't do it completely manual. There are tools like, have you heard of IBM AppScan or tell me some of the antivirus products, tools, McAfee Scanner, AVZ, Avast. These are the security controls. We do have firewall from Cisco, firewall from FortiGate, firewall from Norton. Around, assume like 30 to 40 market leaders are there for firewall, antivirus, DLP, VAPT scanner. I mean to say web scanners, network scanners. All these tools are there. These tools has to be sold to the companies. They need the sales specialist with cybersecurity knowledge. There is some advantage for you guys, so you can try for both.
Hello, so Vijay here. So do this SOC analyst course covers the SOAR tools or only the SIM tools?
As of now, we cover the Splunk, Sentinel, and Elasticsearch. Up to
Okay.
0 to 2 years only, we can say, frankly speaking, we do cover for L1. We don't cover in a phase where you are going to write some of the rules. That is for
Oh,
L2. Clearing L2 is a little challenging because the expectations are different from different companies. I would say, like, if a person can crack the interview of VAPT as a fresher in no, and with 3 years of experience, with 10 interviews, having good knowledge, the same level of knowledge SOC, it will take 40 interviews. As that is the major problem in L2 SOC.
Sir, this is Veera here. So, for example, we have a 5+ years of experience. So, first option is mandate for all. So if I want to take like 3 to 4 option, which one you can preferable to in order to shortlist my resume effectively from HR?
Okay, go for 3 to 4 courses. You are saying
Yeah, like option 1 and option 3, option 4 is mandate, right? Like
one is mandatory job-oriented
yeah,
program. Then
to shortlist our resume effectively from HR,
you want
option
coding or
3
without coding?
sir,
Your options should include coding or without coding.
without coding.
Without coding means JOP plus SOC analyst plus cloud, or JOP
Okay,
plus SOC analyst plus DevSecOps. It'll okay. Both has equal opportunities, DevSecOps and cloud security.
okay, team.
So you
So
can
for
do these two
yeah,
channels.
yeah. For example, if I want to do a certification like CES certification, is there any offer available, sir, with along with the first option, VIPT training?
No, because all these vouchers, right? It is like you are trying to purchase a product online. Okay,
Okay.
trainings we do have in our control, but these certifications we don't have the control.
Okay.
Pay the amount, we get the, and also like it includes the GST. I'm telling you with tax, 18% of the tax. When I say it's split tax, right? It
Yeah, yeah.
like 34 plus GST of 18%, which will come around that price. So I told with GST, outside hacker book, we can assume like addition of 10 to 30,000 for each certification. CH outside you get it for 45 to 60. Same thing, SOC analyst, you get it between 30 to 50. Cloud security,
Okay.
so like that. But here we enable the certifications for the purpose of our students' placements. We don't do any kind of, we don't add any margin here. Just because of the advantage of the students, we have enabled these certifications. To answer your question, maybe you can reach out to 5,000 number. He will check out the possibility of to the extent whatever minimum you can pay. I mean to say like whatever is the amount can be deducted or reduced,
Okay.
he will do the best.
Thank you so much, sir.
Sure.
Hello, Hari. Myself Devendra.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
just now completed MS in data science. I do have IBM data science professional certification also. What will be your recommendation for me to step into in cybersecurity?
You have finished your graduation, right?
MSc in data science. Yeah,
MS in data science.
MSc masters.
Masters. When was your
Yeah,
graduation done?
it's in 2023.
2023. Okay.
Yeah,
So 2023 graduation and 2025 MS. My recommendation, remember, whatever I have discussed so far is within India. If you are in US, Europe, or Australia, right? Man,
yeah, UK.
need to take up VAPT, SOC analyst, and cloud. These are for
Okay,
these are for Europe. For US, VAPT
okay,
plus SOC, and either you take cloud or you take even SAST for US. So mandatory three programs should be there for US. The reason is they don't hire one candidate for web, one candidate for cloud, one candidate for SOC. They expect all the skills in only one person. And also,
okay,
it is not like in India for 5 years of experience, you get 5 to 10 interviews in a month. In US, you get hardly one per month. So when you get the opportunity, you should be ready with all the skills. That's what. If
yeah.
you're searching a job in US, you take up
Mm-hmm.
3 courses, finish it, and when you visit India, write all these certifications because CH in US is 1,20,000 to 1,50,000. It is not 40,000.
Oh,
Same certification board, everything is same. Okay. Same
mm-hmm.
thing again, like
Mm-hmm.
CPENT 1.5 lakh. Here it is 55,000. So
Okay.
most of my candidates, most of my students, what they do, they take the training. Those who are studying in an abroad, like Europe or US, they take
Mm-hmm.
the training, and when they visit India on some or other time, they clear these certifications and they go. That's what they plan. You also can plan it accordingly.
Okay. If in the same case, if it comes to the India also, these two certifications have some value when we complete it,
These are all
correct?
good certifications.
As a freshers also. As a fresher also, we'll get some at least 10 lakh or 12 lakh package, correct?
In India, for 3 plus is 12 lakhs is the average. For
Mm-hmm.
5 plus, it is 15 to 20. If you hold these
Okay.
trainings and certifications. And
Okay.
after, I mean to say, like beyond 5 years of experience, no, it all depends on like
Mm-hmm.
varies with respect to your communication and with respect to your technical skills and your confidence. Because a person who is into, okay, in your case, uh, either you can try with MS or without MS also you can try. 3 years of experience,
Mm-hmm.
10 to 12. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
After 5 years of experience, it all depends on your skills. There is no
Okay.
limit like, okay, you will get 15 or 20, even you can get 30 also. Right now, I have
Yeah.
students in the past. There are like
Mm-hmm.
people who has already doing as a manager. like manual
Yeah.
manager, security manager in SOC, or security manager in VAPT. They don't have the knowledge of cloud.
Mm.
They
Okay.
take training of these two programs and they target from 30 lakhs to 50 lakhs, 55 lakhs. We I would recommend them what to do, how to. I'll review their profiles. So that's what like. In your case, you can go with 3 trainings,
Right.
certifications, and try as a fresher directly initially. In case if things are not working out, you may. But only based on student visa only you are trying. You're going. You don't have the gap, so you need to try as a fresher.
Yeah. 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 That's it. Thank you.
I see some question, guys. In case if it is getting late for you, if you want to drop out from the session, yes, feel free to drop out. For other members, I'll try to answer your questions. In case if you want to meet me directly, I'm available on Saturday, 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock in Bangalore office. You guys can visit, no issues. Okay. Let me answer some of the questions here. Can we get some offers? Yes, reach out to our team. And 3+ experience, what should I select? I select mandatory one program and optional 1 or 2. For a fresher, take up either CH or SOC analyst. When will
Hello, sir.
cloud security starts? As I said, after a month, we'll start the cloud. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes.
This is Balu. We need to select, it is optionally or we need to select mandatory cloud security for 3+ of experience person.
Can you repeat the question?
I'm 3+ of experience actually. We need to select a VAPT course and it is mandatory to select cloud security or SOC or DevSecOps. It is mandatory to select course.
Okay. I'll make it very clear.
Hmm.
From our side, we recommend it, okay, as a mandatory because without certification, if you have the skills, with 3 years of experience, you are getting 5 interviews per month, and an average for 3 years, I say 8 lakhs per annum. You get without certification, okay. But with certification, you may get 8 interviews per month, and the package also it will be like 12 lakhs. And an average, I'm saying I'm not giving the exact figure. Uh, One more thing is like, yeah, product based companies. Without certification, you mainly get all the service based companies where you are supposed to work from 10 to 6:30 with timelines like login time, logout time, and you are working for client. You know, right, how the client based environment, service based environment. This month you work for a client, next month you work for a different client, always continuously you'll be having a work. When you are working for a product based company, they'll have around 20 applications or 100 applications, that assume like that. So all the next 5 years you are going to work only on this 20 plus 10 or 100 plus 20 applications. Work will be repetitive, same kind of team, same kind of work, more salary, relaxed work. That's what the difference. This is based on my analysis with respect to my students, but this is the reality. In case if you don't have the budget, is not mandatory. You can first get into the job, even 8 to
Okay.
9 lakhs you get into the job. After getting
Okay.
into the job, you directly take the certification with the reimbursement. All the companies will have this certification reimbursement program. You clear the exam and take the amount from the company.
Okay, sir. I will reach out in Saturday in your office and I will talk to you
Fine, guys.
personally.
10 to 1. Okay. We,
10 to 1.
in the
Okay.
morning, 10 to 1. We do have a revision for the previous batch from morning
Hmm.
8 to 10. So I'm available from 10 to 1. If you have any queries,
Hmm.
doubts, anything, Bangalore office in Marthahalli. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, okay, sir. I will reach out personally. Thank you, sir.
Last 2 questions. Anyone? This video will share it in the group. I mean to say WhatsApp group and also the YouTube. You guys can watch it. From Raj Kumar, I'm working as a data analyst. Some fresher 2025 passed outs. I think I have already answered this question. Freshers, first thing is technical skills. Once you are prepared technically, then be ready for the certification. In case of any challenges with the budget, You can go even without certification also. No issues. Okay. Fine, guys. Thank you so much. It is very interactive session. In fact, I have planned it from 8 to 9. It went on for another 15 minutes. This is the least, I mean to say, we have structured the course with a very minimal amount, with a very minimal certification price. And we do have the placement assistance. Reach out separately offline because each and every profile is different depending on your education and past experience. We'll give you the best quotation. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great day and see you soon, everyone, for the Tuesday. 18th, we are starting the batch. You guys can get enrolled if you guys are interested. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye bye, sir.
Thank you to